Hello everyone, it is NonnaGrace, and I'm from Western New York. Today was a very warm day. I went outside and I cleaned the chicken coop a little bit. I did that every time I feed the chickens. And when Rhonda got off her nest today, she had an extra egg under her, so I had to take that one egg. I did candle the eggs the other day, and there was only one that I could see through the shell. The rest of them are just too dark, and you can't really see because they're a color. They're a brown egg, brown or green. They don't show very well, but the white one, the more white one, showed. So I was able to see a little veining. I'm hoping that at least one of them will hatch. Well, today when I was, it was getting close to supper time, and I opened the refrigerator door. And I look in there and I go, there's nothing in here but eggs. And so I was thinking, well, maybe I should cook eggs. So then I go over to the freezer and I pulled out some sausage. And then I decided, well, I guess we're going to have eggs and sausage today. And it was a hot sausage. And I tell my husband that it's a hot sausage, but he still puts hot stuff on his food anyways. And I did put some salt on it, so I don't know whether he put salt. I know he put pepper, but he might have put a little salt. But that's probably not what I was going to talk about. When I had mentioned that I should have a notebook or a recorder so I can write down these things. Well, guess what I didn't do? I had a really good thought of something, but I can't remember it. I didn't write it down in a notebook. Then I was looking through my notebooks. I have about 4 notebooks. And I was looking through them to see if something would spark that thought again. It didn't. I walked backwards. It didn't happen. Because I thought, well, maybe if I walk backwards a while, it will recheck my brain and I can figure out what the heck it was I was trying to remember. I went through the alphabet. Because when I was working at McDonald's, I used to, if there was someone that came in, all I had to do was go through the alphabet letter by letter, and their name would pop up in my brain. I would know what their name was, and it was so nifty, my recollection of that. But today's topic, it slipped and it's gone. Apparently, maybe it wasn't as good as I thought it was, but it was supposed to have been a topic that I could have talked about for a few seconds, not very long. That's probably why I shook it away and don't recall it. Because sometimes what I can say would happen in like maybe 2 sentences and then it's all done. And unless something else pops into my brain, I would be all done with my topic. So that's what's happening right now. I'm losing all topics. I haven't got a thought in my head. Jim, do you have anything that you want to talk about? My husband is over there. Yeah, and he has nothing to say. Let's see. We had to get a new printer today. Well, actually, he had to get a printer a while ago. He ordered it, and it came today. So then he had to do the wiring, the wireless connections. It's a darn good thing he's here because I could get a printer, but I probably could never send anything to it unless it was plugged into the computer that I was using, and not all of them you can plug into. Some of them you have, well, yeah, maybe you can.
You can plug
They have
into all of them.
USBs. They all have USBs. It's my iPads that don't have any USBs, but I don't print from them anyways. I called my Aunt Rosemary today. She's doing pretty good. Hi, Aunt Rosemary. I guess she'll talk to you for a while. We had a very good conversation. We were on the phone for, I don't know, maybe a little over half an hour. And all of a sudden, the phone went dead. I didn't hear a thing. I waited a few seconds, and I thought, my goodness, I've been talking to myself. I wonder how long I've been talking to myself. And so then I hung up, and I waited a while, and then I tried again, and the phone didn't want to go through. So it must be she was either talking to someone else or didn't hang up yet because the call didn't want to go through. Then later on it did go through and we talked for just a few minutes. And the reason I wanted to call her back is I didn't say goodbye. Well, I'm going to say goodbye now. So I will talk to you all later. So goodbye everyone, and Aunt Rosemary, bye.